go back to it's a record that I made in, God, 2003. You know, it's a funny thing because I know a lot of you travel to shows, so I feel like an asshole when I tell the same story twice, but I've always been a little bit of an asshole, so I'm going to tell this story. It's a crazy thing, you know. We as a band, Something Corporate, we're a pretty funny entity to end up like on a major record label, because we were a bunch of dudes. I mean, we played music in our garage. It's not to say we weren't ambitious, because we were, but it got a little crazy. We made this record, and we came to Boston. We came to lots of places. We played a lot of shows, and we had this bizarre experience where we were like in this punk rock world, but we were just this like piano pop band, you know. And somewhere along the way, like we ended up being in the middle of the funniest time in the music business, where like we were putting out like these pop records. We looked up to, you know, to bands like Ben Folds 5, and we looked up to Summer and all these sort of like, you know, sensitive pop bands or something like that. And then like Limp Bizkit came out, you know, and it was like, they were putting out Abuse of Jordan. I get why the label put out Abuse of Jordan, because it was like, oh, he sounds angry. We got to do something angry here. Was that your version of angry, Zach? It didn't. That's good. It's all anger. But yeah, so in this really funny twist and turn of fate, after we put out our very first record, all of a sudden, like, the label business started collapsing, and so our deal got sold, like, to the label that was like responsible for Limp Bizkit and Puddle of Mud, and like, whatever, you can like those bands, I don't care. But yeah, but right when this happened, it was like we realized, like, holy shit, the guy who is about to inherit our music, like, really does not have any idea what we're fucking trying to do here. And we had this amazing A&R guy who the last order of business before he got fired from the label was, he was like, get out of town. I'm going to approve your album budget, go make a record, and do it quietly, and don't let anybody know. So we went up to Seattle, and we made this like kind of weird record. It was even weird for, I think, the bands that we were associated with at the time, but one that I'm really, really proud of. And we were in the middle of this breakup with our manager at the time, and this was a song that sort of was about breaking up with our manager. A really sexy concept that I turned into like a boy-girl breakup, because that's mainly what I was writing about at that time. It's called Ruthless. Stay own homes. Arizona, checked into the Congress Hotel. Met the band in the bar next to the lobby, looking for another story I could tell.